In this video, we will be learning about the 3 natural steps to getting rid of fleas. These steps include treating the animal, treating the environment, and preventing reoccurrence. So in the treatment of the animal, the first thing we want to do is kill the fleas on them. You can do this by either bathing them or applying diatomaceous earth. Bathing your animal helps by drowning the fleas. The shampoo creates a barrier in the water through which they cannot penetrate nor breathe. We recommend using a species-appropriate insect-repelling shampoo so that it will further discourage fleas after the bath. When bathing your animal, be sure to start sudsing at their head and work your way down. This prevents fleas from other parts of the body congregating on their face where it is harder to wash. Alternatively, you could apply diatomaceous earth to kill fleas on your animal. DE is a fine powder consisting of microscopic plankton skeletons. These skeletons are very sharp, and when they come into contact with insects, they cut open their exoskeleton, which dehydrates them and kills them in about 48 hours. When applying this powder, try to avoid you or your animal breathing in the dust, because like any powder, it can be irritating to the lungs. After the animal has been rid of fleas, you will want to apply a topical flea repellent. The products we carry are made using plant essential oils that fleas are known to avoid, like cedar, citronella, and neem oil. Because essential oils are so concentrated and can be a hazard to sensitive animals, always spot test a repellent before applying at full dosage. If no adverse reactions, like shaking, excessive irritation, or foaming at the mouth, appear after 24 hours, go ahead and apply the preventative at a full dose. If the animal does react, wash their skin and fur using Dawn dish soap, which will strip off all the oils and contaminants from their skin and coat. Then you'll also want to go see a vet. The final steps in treating the animal is to monitor flea presence on your animal. And by doing this, you're essentially monitoring the flea presence in your home. You'll do this with a flea comb, so you want to brush your animal, paying special attention to the head, shoulders, and rear area. These are where fleas like to congregate. You will be looking for 2 things in your flea comb. The first is fleas, and the other is flea dirt. Flea dirt may look like regular dirt, but it's just a nicer term for flea poop. Since a flea's food source is our animals, their poop is made of dried blood. You can tell the difference between regular dirt and flea dirt because when it becomes wet, it will start to bleed. Flea dirt is a food source for newly hatched flea larvae, so you want to be sure to treat it as you would any fleas that you would find. Flea dirt is an important thing to keep an eye out for because most fleas do not live on the animal, making the flea dirt a good indication of whether or not your animal has fleas. Now remember, when treating the animal in any of these ways, that you'll want to treat every animal in the house. The next step in getting rid of fleas is to treat the environment. Vacuuming is a very important step in this. When combating fleas, you will want to vacuum every few days to suck up any live fleas, flea dirt, and then also to disturb the eggs. Make sure to pay extra attention to any area where your animal sleeps and where they may jump onto or off of furniture, as this action will cause fleas to fall off. Vacuuming hard surfaces like wood floors is a good idea too, so that you can suck up any flea eggs or dirt that may be in the cracks or depressions and can avoid them sticking to your broom. Another important part of treating the environment is to wash all of your animal's bedding, clothes, and toys in a washing machine. The soap and water kill any live fleas and deteriorate flea dirt, while the heat from the dryer will kill any eggs. Another great way to kill fleas in the home is to use diatomaceous earth. You can brush it into carpets, pet beds, cat trees, and places harder to reach with the vacuum, like under your bed. Doing this can put a lot of dust in the air, so you may want to leave the area for a couple hours afterwards and protect any furniture or electronics with some type of cover beforehand. You can either leave the dust down indefinitely or vacuum it up a few days later. You can also sprinkle diatomaceous earth in your yard to kill fleas that may be in the areas where your animal spends time. The third step in getting rid of fleas is to discourage the reoccurrence of them by protecting your animal. We recommend these steps also be taken before flea season to head off any flea activity on your pets. The main way to do this is to focus on increasing the health of your animal's skin and coat. Making this strong will make it harder for fleas to feed on them. We will cover more about healthy skin in our next video, but we can briefly review some of the solutions here. The main way to improve an animal's skin and coat is to get them on a highly digestible diet that is designed to benefit skin and coat. And we know the best diet for this is a raw food because of its live enzymes, probiotics, and naturally occurring EFAs. Another approach is to add digestive enzymes into your animal's foods. These help increase the digestibility of all diets, which makes nutrients more easily broken down and absorbed and used in other places of the body, like the skin. Another common solution is introducing EFAs into your animal's diet. These will increase the amount of healthy natural oils produced in the skin, helping to create a barrier against flea bites. It may also be a good idea to address prevention topically. This can be done by continued use of the natural flea repellents we talked about earlier. These come in the forms of sprays, oils, and collars. In review, when trying to get rid of fleas, you'll want to approach the problem from 3 different angles. You'll want to treat the animal, treat the environment, and then prevent the reoccurrence of fleas.